Hey there, Project Sekai fans. Your District Attorney Sonic fan. Blah, 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 blah. I can't even speak. Your District Attorney Sonic fan here with the latest update. Kind of worried since they did announce like they didn't want anybody to go over leaks or something like that. But I guess this wasn't exactly leaks because I was just going what we already know was in the game. Was also kind of worried that they might change stuff, which they ended up doing. And not for the better. I'm gonna quickly go over what's already happened at the anniversary and the Scramble Fest Gacha first anniversary stuff. For the JP version, we're gonna get another anniversary rewards for EN. We're currently in the middle of About 4 Beside You, and I'm also a little worried about how that's gonna be handled with like a certain song, but we'll see. And then finally, what lies behind and what lies ahead is also going to be another Cheerful Carnival, just like the JP event that we had at the beginning of the month. There was supposed to be another event, but we're skipping over that. And then finally, we already went through Haruka's birthday. We're gonna get Honami's birthday on the 27th, and then the Halloween virtual show on the 31st. Now, to kind of go over what happened, this event right here, Revival My Dream, this one is getting skipped because apparently it was deemed inappropriate for the game and some of the expressions that they do, and they could not figure out how to fix that, which I feel like they didn't try hard enough, or they're just too afraid. I don't know. That's a whole can of worms that I could possibly even get like under fire over, which I would like to talk about for maybe another thing, but we'll leave that for later. Long story short though is that they canceled the event, and we're going to be getting things to help us, or well, to compensate for the cancellation of it. For 3 days after the 25th, we're going to be getting 3 multis, 3 times 10 gacha multis. Okay, that's nice. And there will be special events that will give us crystal throughout the events. We'll have like missions that give us a total of 1,500 crystals. At first, I thought we were only getting the 1,500 crystals, which is like the bare minimum they should be giving us. And that's not even the amount of, that's not even like the max amount of crystals we could have gone had the event, you know, actually came in. So still wish it was more crystals. They should have at least given us a whole multi and or 4 multis in general, like just crystals, instead of like these free gacha stuff, so we could use it for whatever we want. It sucks, but I mean, it could be worse. They also mentioned like we get like stuff for trading at the Adventic stage, which includes viewing stories and viewing the after show, which makes me think that they might still add the story, but not like the event for it, right? And we're just not going to get the gacha as well. And the big thing is that we're still getting Showtime Rule, which will release on October 26th. That's at least good. We're also getting it like 3 days earlier than what it was supposed to be coming out. I think it was supposed to come out on like the 29th originally. So at least we're getting that. It's better than nothing. A lot of people are actually pretty upset about it. So I haven't really like seen them. They've only posted like the songs as they come out, and the songs that we're supposed to get for like the events. I kind of want to go over the overall songs that we're getting for the month. Some of these are not going to be in order since I'm going to be going over commissioned and cover songs, which there are 3 commissioned songs and like a bunch of cover songs. The first one is Roshin Yukai, or Meltdown, which I don't know why they didn't just write Meltdown since they even have it in parentheses in the game. They have it as Meltdown in Project Viva, so I don't know why. There's also Lost One Gokoku, which that one got its English name, which is Lost One's Weeping. That was on the 2nd. The first one was on the 1st. Venom, we got on the 4th. Heike Doppelganger, which we got on the 5th. Lecaster B-Boy on the 6th. Tokyo Funka on the 7th. Akuma no Odorikata, or well, the Devil's Manor. Then Dareka no Shinzo ni Narete Nara. Marsh Mary, the 10th. Migikata no Cho, or Butterfly on Your Right Shoulder, which they also translated. It's like, I really don't understand what goes through the head for the translation team sometimes. For that, we got Ray on the 12th. Hello World on the 13th. These are really good because these are Bump of Chicken songs. Hello World especially is really good because it opens up the future of, well, songs that could be added because it's an anime song. Then on the 31st, we're going to be getting Hello Halloween, or well, Happy Halloween. Yo, I can't read. Now, moving on to the commissioned songs, we got Machine Gun Poem Doll. You probably see that song pop up a lot if you join my streams. And then afterwards, we're going to be getting Showtime Ruler. The last song is Lower, which you actually can't like see it. Bop of a song. Can't wait for that. We're going to be getting that on the 28th. That's pretty much it for songs. Moving on to events. This event I have a little curiosity for because it does have an event song, right? Awake Now. But this song wasn't originally added when the event came out. As you can see, the date over here when the event started originally was on the 11th. And currently we're going through it right now. The song, when it was added, was in the next year of May 31st. I'm wondering if we're going to get this song later. This is also like a 2D MV song, So if we were going to get it for the event, we would have already gotten it. I think they're going to make us wait for this song again, which is interesting. This is like one of the first instances of an event not having its event song, and they only released it like way later. One of the things I'm wondering is if they're going to add it because of the whole Rui thing. Like, they had to literally change up the game for that, so I don't know why they wouldn't add it. But as of now, it still is not in the game. You guys posted on that. Hopefully we do get it, because it's a great song and I would love to have it ahead of time. That'd be at least one of the good things to come out of it. This event is going to be a cool attribute event with pretty much everyone that is available for Leonid. And it's also second event where we have the new points upgrade system. Like previous things, if you have the event characters and the event attribute, you get 25%. But if you have the gacha characters, usually there's 3, you get an additional 20%, total of 70%. I'm an idiot. 70%. I cannot do math. You get additional bonuses based on your rarity and your mastery. If you do not have a strong enough character, mastering up your lower rarity characters have more of a benefit now. Get more bonus points for what you can grind. It costs so much to get 4-star mastery up. They even have a whole separate currency that only works for them, you know, for 4 stars and unlocking their outfits. If you do not have enough wish pieces, you can full mastery up a 3-star, get them up, and then you win there, you know. And then with this also going on this, we have birthday characters. I will get to that later, but birthday characters are always guaranteed to have a 1.5 bonus. If you grind this event, you'll get a chance to get the Even Though She's My Partner, Kagamine Len, and the A Choice to Be Proud of Shinonome Akito. Both of these guys do not have the right attribute, but if you need someone to fill in a slot, these guys will be your guys. But that will not really be the case, because this is actually a very good event to grind. Free to play, I mean. If you roll the gacha, the Break the Fence gacha, you'll get a chance at the Over the Fence, Shiraishi An, Believing in Faith, Aoyagi Toya, and finally, the Even the Words You Don't Want to Hear, Hatsune Miku. All of these guys are permanent, so you do not have to feel the need to roll them, but the An and the Toya are the 2 that actually come with outfits if you're looking for more characters to go for in this banner. Other than the event bonus characters, while we're on, you can use the Even Though We're Partners on from Our Lyrics Join Back to Back, which this is actually the on I'm using, and the 2-star Vivid Bad Squad on. For Toya has less options. All we have is the event Toya and the 2-star Unexpected Talent Toya from the Kamiko Festival, and finally Classical Musical Prodigy. This Toya you would have if you picked Vivid Bad Squad as your starting team. For Miku, well, there's literally no option other than the event of Miku. So, for Kohane, we have the 2 of us once again from the same event. Our Lyrics joined back to back as Kohane, as on. Their names are ingrained with each other now, I guess. And the First Breath in Sekai, the first 3-star Kohane that was available in the game. And finally, the Summer Kohane from the Absolute Best Summer, a sea glass full of feelings Kohane. We have quite a few options for Akito. Because we're partners, Akito from the Our Lyrics Join Back. That literal whole event is just like covering everybody. The Unchanging Summer Festival from the Ringing Sounds of Summer Festival, Akito. And then finally, the Bask in Happiness 3-star Akito from the Wedding Event, A Song Vows Dressed in Pure White. Finally, for the Vocaloids, if you have the My Dancing Shoes Len from the Ringing Sound Summer Festival, you can use him. Or Pop Out Sekai from the Awakening Beat event, if you got her, or you could just get lucky in the gacha. Remember that this has a story and an afterlife, so make sure you watch both of those and get your crystals. Gonna be a rough month. Finally, we have the My Footprints, Your Destination, or What Lies Behind, What Lies Ahead. I actually kind of really like the English translation. I still prefer the My Foot's Your Destination. That's like the fan translation. Both are good, I guess. Now, this event is a cute attribute event, and you can use pretty much everyone that has come out for 25 chord till now as characters. If you grind the event, you have a chance to get the Scales of Justice Mako and the Staff of Guidance Mafuyu Asahina. Limited time event. If you roll the gacha, the Wandering Hermit's Path gacha, you get a chance at the Reversed Hermit Akiyama Mizuki, the Hermit Searcher, Shinonome Ena, and finally, What the Hanged Girl Saw, Yoisaki Kanade. Now, the Kanade is permanent, but the Mizuki and the Ena are both limited. That also means if you want to get their outfits, which, look at these outfits, with like some like Alex Mucha kind of like avant-garde stuff going on, right? This just, yo, you can't tell me that this doesn't look good. Ena gets long hair. Again, these two are the ones that you want to go for. Just like with every other event, extra bonus if you use not only the bonus characters for the team, but also the bonus attribute characters and any one of the gacha characters, plus the bonuses from, well, the mastery and raid. For team building, this event isn't as generous as the last event, but we still have quite a bit of options. If you do not roll this gacha, everything from the secret distance gacha, every character from there is actually very useful. The feelings I've come to realize, the necessary distance, mysterious tour of baptism, all three of those permanent if you have gotten lucky, or you happen to roll that gacha because you wanted them or the outfits. Like this Mizuki, I can understand if you wanted to roll. If you're still planning on having Mizuki on your team, if you chose 25 chord as your first team in the game, you will have the A Free Spirit in Love with Everything Cute Mizuki and the A Moment of Fun from the Prison Marionette gacha. Well, not gacha, the event. You guys got what I mean, right? For Mako, that's pretty much it. But moving on to Ena, other than, you know, her event character, we also have the A Cancelled Message Ena from the Mirage of Lights event, and the Wanting Them to Be Put into Words Ena from the Carnation Collection, which happened kind of recently. Other than the event characters, we also have the Good Girl I Am Mafu, which was the first 3-star Mafu in the game, and finally the Looking Up at the Same Moon from the Two Moon Rabbits event Mafu, which we also had, what was it, last month? For Kanade, other than her event version, we also have the 25 chord de Kanade. Pretty easy, right? Most of the entire team can be filled up with freebies that we all should have or may have, because not everybody has played everything, at least a few of them. And if you need to make up like the space, you can always use these characters here, or you can use the Birthday Haruka if you happen to roll that banner, because she is a cute attribute who will give you the extra 25% plus the 1.5%. Before we move on to Birthday Haruka, because I want to talk about that, this event had an event song in Lower. You already knew that this was coming out, and it has a story but no afterlife. So make sure you read the story. Since I was talking about Haruka before, this is also the month where they introduce birthday characters, right, into the game. These characters are more geared towards newer players, but if you need a healer, birthday characters are the way to go. Like very little cons to rolling a birthday character, other than, you know, missing out on them because they're time limited characters. They have upgraded healing stuff, usually at like level, what was it, 5 mastery, or no, level 5 skill. 3-star healers would be at like 400, right? And then a 4-star healer would be at like 500. I can't remember off the top of my head, because I don't usually level up my 4-star characters' skills at all because it's very expensive. Birthday characters start off at 700 out of the gate, and they go up to 850 once you fully max them out. The other thing about them is that if you were to roll this banner, as you can see here, you can get them in half the pulls that you would be spending, or well, a third of the pulls you would be spending to get a character off of pity within a regular banner. And if you do happen to get a 4-star during this, definitely be the birthday character. You're not going to get anybody else. The only characters on that banner are the birthday character, the birthday character's units, and the one birthday character. No other 4-star. Really good in that regard. Their skill is also, like I said, overcharged, 700 off the bat. Comes with a perfect score, but they're not really like, you're not going to really be expecting like higher scores from them unless you want to get the extra health bonus. And once we get like health scores later down the line, characters that actually get more score the higher your health bar is, or the more points you have in your health. But that's something for another day. Biggest downside to these characters though are that other than that, the fact that they're only available once a year, they do not come with any outfits. It's a glorified PNG. They don't even have like an ascension thing. Like you don't get like 2 arts like with other characters. They come pre-upgraded, which you can actually see as a con. I mean, as a pro. I would only recommend usually rolling for these characters if you're a big fan of those characters, because there are a lot of birthday banners, but there are other characters who come with outfits and that have event bonuses that are better, in my opinion. There might be some tech where like birthday characters are like the greatest thing God has ever given us or something like that, but I don't know. I myself am going to be rolling for birthday Luca when she comes out on EN. I may possibly skip, I don't know. Finally, also added the trust rank to the game, which is another way you can get crystals and other things in the game, especially it's another source of wish pieces, which is really nice. Basically, we have a leader slot and a sub leader spot. You want to put the characters that you want together to get like bond together or their trust up. You put them together and you get like titles and other things for that. A lot of rewards, very good system, and adds more ways to get crystals. Trust ranks are very limited because characters that should have literal ranks in the trust are not added just yet. Like any sibling characters do not have it, and characters that know each other, like say An and Haruka, like they're literally friends outside of their team stuff, they do not have a bond just yet. That'll get added later, so we'll have to wait for that. That is pretty much it. Hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night wherever in the world you are. And with that, peace out.